And Fever, Caitlin Clark.
For quite some time. Well,
WNBA players have opted out of their current collective bargaining agreement and face the prospect of a work stoppage if they don't reach a new deal before the end of the season. The move comes as the league recently entered into an historic 11-year media rights deal with Disney, Amazon Prime, and NBC for $200 million a year. The players also cited higher television ratings, attendance figures, and franchise values for opting out. Stop right there.
We're obviously marketing around all of our players, but I think Caitlin's lifting everybody.
Yeah.
Our arenas are packed. Our viewership, this is a key part of why I was hired, is to look at how to bring in new viewers, new fans, the demographic. We're one of the most diverse demographics in sports, both on the court and now our viewership.
Yeah. It rocks, by the way, when you're in the stadium. We went.
The WNBA is undergoing a remarkable shift, with Caitlin Clark, the sensational rookie who has captivated basketball enthusiasts, at the forefront of this transformation. Her contract details, which have sent shockwaves through both the Indiana Fever and the entire league, reveal a game-changing $110 million deal. This unprecedented agreement challenges the conventional norms of compensation in women's sports, signaling the dawn of a new era in athlete empowerment. How did Clark, in her debut season, secure such an extraordinary contract? Let's delve into this defining moment in sports history.
I never want to stop being coached. I never want to stop being told what's right, what's wrong, no matter how good I play, how bad I play. Like, there's always things to learn, things to get better at, and that's what I love about her, is she holds me to a very high standard, and she's going to get on me because she knows there's still areas for me to improve, and, this team relies on me a lot, whether it's emotionally or to score or to bring the energy, and I think that's...
Caitlin Clark's unexpected revelation of her lucrative contract sent shockwaves throughout the WNBA, especially after her standout season. The Indiana Fever, who selected her first overall, were left stunned by the news. The announcement is all the more surprising considering the financial struggles currently plaguing the league, including reports of looming salary cuts. How can the league justify slashing players' salaries while offering such a hefty deal to a newcomer? There had already been speculation about a potential 20% pay reduction due to financial pressures, despite the significant increase in visibility brought by the latest rookie class. With Clark, arguably the most marketable player in the league, landing this deal, it raises critical questions about the future of player compensation. This move goes beyond a simple contract negotiation. It could mark the beginning of a transformation in how women's sports contracts are structured.
We talked about Parity Week and the 21 sponsors over 14 states. We just thought, with number 22 in the house today, we really couldn't leave it on number 21, and so we wanted to have one more gift to go to the Caitlin Clark Foundation. So we want to end on that number 22.
Clark's negotiation was about more than just securing financial reward. It was a statement aimed at addressing the long-standing issue the WNBA has faced, bridging the considerable pay gap between women's and men's sports leagues. Caitlin was determined not to let her worth go unrecognized. Her contract has become a potent symbol of respect and recognition for female athletes, marking the beginning of a new chapter in the league's history, even amidst the financial hurdles the WNBA continues to navigate.
And since it's off the record, here's all you need to know about Caitlin Clark. When we would go to away games, they always sold out. Unbelievable. So Atlanta would normally have 3,000, 4,000 people. Now they have 17,000 people, and they sold 1,000 standing room only tickets. So when we walked into the arena, people were on that third balcony looking down at the tops of our players' heads to watch. It's really hard to take in. After a few away games and all of the sellouts, Caitlin asked the WNBA if they would pay spot bonuses to the away team players. She said, wow, we're making all this new revenue, and I would like the away team to benefit from that. Could they get a spot bonus?
Caitlin Clark's contract sent shockwaves through the WNBA, but the league's explanation for its financial struggles left many perplexed. Despite reports of salary cuts across the board attributed to financial difficulties, how could the league claim to be in dire straits while simultaneously securing high-profile players like Clark? This comes at a time when sponsorships are rising, viewership is increasing, and the fan base is expanding. The narrative of financial hardship seems increasingly unconvincing in light of these developments.
Obviously got me pretty good in the eye. I don't think it affected me. Honestly, I felt like I got good shots. They just didn't go down. And obviously a tough time for that to happen. I got some really good looks. I felt I had three wide open threes in the first half that like you usually make. So that's tough, but I felt like I battled and tried my best. Took care of the ball better than I usually do, which is positive. But overall, coach in the locker room, we're down 3 in first quarter, down 5 second quarter.
Caitlin Clark's meteoric rise to stardom has brought unprecedented attention to the WNBA, fueled by her viral presence and substantial social media engagement. It quickly became clear that she was worth far more than her initial contract suggested, especially as the league tried to downplay its financial capacity. Clark stood her ground, making it clear that if they wanted her, they would need to invest. The WNBA had no choice but to meet her demands, abandoning its excuses and acknowledging her true value. This decision was about more than salary. It was a powerful challenge to the systemic inequalities that have long plagued women's sports. Clark refused to let the league's financial struggles dictate her worth or that of other female athletes. When the WNBA finally acquiesced, it was a victory not just for Clark, but for the advancement of women's sports everywhere.
I read, and you mentioned this, that Caitlin Clark should be one of the top paid players right now because of what she's doing with the numbers that she's bringing to everything. And you said 75,000 isn't enough in the WNBA, if I'm right. So, with all that said, since we talking money, what is Unrivaled being, willing to offer her to join?
Now you're trying to get me in trouble.
No. Just little numbers.
I can't give numbers, obviously, but I can tell you substantially more than what she's making in the WNBA. I do think she needs to be paid fairly, and we would be offering her a fair compensation for what she's doing. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, I pay her a lot.
Stop.
Caitlin Clark's contract is nothing short of exceptional, valued at $338,500 over 4 years, equating to around $305,000 annually, with her first-year salary set at approximately $76,535. However, the significance of this deal goes beyond the numbers. It solidifies her role as a cornerstone player and emphasizes her immense value to the league. The Indiana Fever's inclusion of a team option for 2027 further underscores their commitment to Clark while allowing room for future flexibility. This contract isn't merely about immediate rewards. It's a strategic move designed to secure a key player for the long-term success and stability of the team.
The game didn't need saving. I don't know. The game needed was a disruption place, and that's what we're seeing here. And to cover the Fever and to watch the Fever
to around $305,000 annually, with her first-year salary set at approximately $76,535. However, the significance of this deal goes beyond the numbers. It solidifies her role as a cornerstone player and emphasizes her immense value to the league. The Indiana Fever's inclusion of a team option for 2027 further underscores their commitment to Clark while allowing room for future flexibility. This contract isn't merely about immediate rewards. It's a strategic move designed to secure a key player for the long-term success and stability of the team.
I think the reality of it is that I don't think people would have known what else he squared. So shout out to Caitlin.
It's no fun in that. We try to have fun with it, and that's why we've been winning these games. And as you can see, one of our rookies who plays the most, and but it keeps it fun. It keeps us wanting to come here and do our job even more because we do have fun.
We just had the largest WNBA crowd ever, and you were part of that game. So just want to talk to you about, I know the Fever had large crowds following all season, but what did it mean to be part of history tonight as you guys get ready to head?
What makes Caitlin Clark's contract truly groundbreaking is that it sets a precedent for the future. The WNBA has long faced scrutiny for its pay disparities in comparison to the NBA, despite the growing popularity of women's sports. Clark's contract challenges and breaks down this outdated paradigm. This accomplishment is more than just a personal win for Clark. It represents a victory for the entire league, opening the door to greater recognition and compensation for female athletes. The Indiana Fever's commitment to Caitlin reflects their confidence in her as both the future of the team and a key figure in the evolution of the league.
Well, I'm super excited to be here. I've never had to give an opening statement before, so this is a first for me. And a large crowd, but obviously Tamika Catchings is here. Like, that's pretty incredible. Somebody I grew up idolizing. Yes. Women's basketball in this state is pretty incredible. Grace knows that better than anybody else. Like, I hated playing at Indiana, and they hated me, so hopefully a lot of them turn into Indiana Fever fans, but I mean, they hated me for good reason. Tyrese is incredible, and I just want to congratulate him. Obviously, being named to the USA national team today is pretty special.
Caitlin Clark has firmly established herself as the face of the WNBA with her new contract from the Indiana Fever. This deal goes beyond just the financials. It recognizes Caitlin as a cultural icon. Since being drafted, she has proven she can transform the game, not only with her exceptional on-court talent, but also by inspiring a generation of young girls who now see a reflection of themselves in her. The Fever recognized her unparalleled potential and understood the importance of securing her future with the team. The 4-year contract, which includes an option for 2027, positions Caitlin as the cornerstone of the Fever's future. This is a bold commitment, with the franchise betting on Caitlin to elevate their performance and profile. Her influence is already undeniable. Merchandise sales are soaring, game attendance is at record levels, and she is bringing new fans into the world of women's basketball. The Fever recognizes that this is about more than just the sport. It's about crafting a powerful, enduring legacy.
And you open up your Yahoo, you're going to see WNBA playoff viewership down now that Caitlin is out. And is that somewhat factually accurate? Yes. It's not accurate. Viewership numbers with Caitlin Clark are astronomical. She is a big draw. Yeah. She brings in all the things. We know this. We've said this. And yes, the games where she's not playing have lower viewer